Hello, lovely phone peers. I welcome you to our virtual learning. And today we continue with a new topic, that is law and order. We just finished our constitution. Today we are doing law and order. Now, without wasting my time, let's move straight forward to the business for today. We should be able to define law and order. Now, what is law? A law, we say, is the rules of conduct established and enforced by authority, legislation, or custom of a given community, state, or other groups. That's what a law is. It says a law is the rules of conduct established and enforced by authority, legislation, or custom of a given community, state, or other groups. So let's move to order. Say an order is a situation in which people obey the law and follow the accepted rule of social behavior. A situation whereby people obey the law and follow the accepted rule of social behavior. So you find yourself in a society. The society has rules and regulations. All the rules and regulations that you are following. As a result of you following the rules and regulations, you are promoting order in the society. Now let's also continue with institutions. We have institutions that are helping to maintain law and order in the country. State institutions helping to maintain law and order in the country. So institutions that maintain law and order in Ghana. We have the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Prison Service, the judiciary, which is also known as the courts. We have the Immigration Service, and then the Bureau of National Investigation, under which we have the National Security Council. Now, let's continue. They all have specific purposes or functions to perform. But as I'm saying, they are all there to maintain what? Law and order in Ghana. Now, reasons why law and order is needed in Ghana. Why do we need law and order in Ghana, especially in our communities? The need to have law and order in our community. One, you say to promote and ensure peace and harmony. When there's law and order, always there's peace and there's harmony in the society. You live peacefully, you go about to your daily activities without any hindrance. The second one says that now to promote stability and good governance. When there's law and there's order, there's always stability, there's no conflict. And that there's good governance. The government of the day is able to do or perform its function appropriately because there's peace. The third one also says that to protect life and property or the environment. The environment. Why we need law and order? We need law and order in order to protect your life and also the property of the state and the environment as a whole. Now, another reason we need law and order in our community is to instill what? Discipline and track down bad behaviors. We need to have law and order so that in our society there will be always what? Discipline, and we should also know that when there is discipline, we are going to track down or bring down bad behaviors. You know some about the bad behaviors already. Now, let's move on here. It says, examine how law and order is maintained in the school, home, and community. Now, in the next lesson, what I'm going to do is that how do we maintain law and order in the home? How do we maintain law and order in the school? And how do we maintain law and order in the community? But what we have here is general. It's general. That is how law and order is maintained. That is general. So we can be in the home, school, or community. So what I have here is general. In the next video, I'm going to tell you how to maintain law and order in your school, how to maintain law and order in the home, and then also in the community. So let's move on. It says that to maintain law and order in the following areas, one thing to do is what? By enforcing all laws in good faith. We should always enforce all laws in good faith. You shouldn't just apply the law today because Kofi has offended. Amma commits a crime tomorrow, you see, because his armor, you don't enforce the law. If you do that, you are not going to what? Help to maintain law and order. The second one says that always showing respect for authority. So in order to maintain law and order in the home, school, or community, students or people in the community must always what? Show respect for authority. It can be your assemblyman, it can be your father, your teacher, your headmaster, your headmistress, anybody in authority. If you want to maintain law and order, you must show respect for that person. There must be what? Public education on the benefit of what? Law and order. To maintain law and order in the home, school, or community, there should be what? Public education. The people must be what? The citizens must be educated on the benefit of what? Experiencing or having law and order in the community. And when that happens, we are all going to follow that trend, whereby we are going to help to what? Maintain that law and order we all need. Another one says that by using due process of the law to seek what? Redress. By using due process of the law to seek what? Redress. If you have any problem with somebody in the community, they are saying that use the proper channels. If it is court, go to court. Don't just retaliate. Somebody slap you, you just also go to slap the person. The brother of that person come and slap your brother. And then another needs to also go and slap another niece. Then it tends to be a whole family conflict or whole family war. So that one they are saying is not good. So to help to maintain law and order in the home, school, or community, we should always use the appropriate process to seek redress. If you have any problem or grievances, use the correct way. You report to an authority. It can be your father or mother, your headmaster or headmistress, or chief. Okay? Now, another one says, by observing the principle of rule of law, to maintain law and order, what must stand tall in the community is what? The principle of what? Rule of law. We don't know anything again apart from rule of law. Anything that happens, we must apply the law. When you do that, you are going to help to maintain law and order in the home, school, and the community. Now let's move on here. Another interesting thing here. It says, characteristics of a good law. What makes a law good? This has been a BEC question, has been asked in BEC several times, so many years. Recently, it was also asked in BEC, so take it seriously as Form 2 student going to Form 3. So characteristics of a good law or features of a good law. A good law, it says, must be reasonable. Yes, a law must be reasonable because the law is made for man, not man made for law. So we say that a law must be reasonable. The second one says that it must stand the test of time. It must be able to apply today, tomorrow, generation and generation yet unborn. It shouldn't just be able to apply today and then 5 years time it becomes archaic. It means old fashioned, which cannot work again. That is not a good law. We are saying that a good law must stand the test of time. It must be able to be there for even future generations to also come and experience it. Now, it says that it must be applied to everybody equally. If you claim that it is a good law, therefore, it must be applied to everybody, no matter your status, equally. No matter your status, it must be applied to everybody equally. It says, must be in the interest of the people. A good law must be in the interest of the people. That is, it must have a human face. Because, as I said, laws are made for humans, not humans made for laws. So if you say that it is a good law, then it must be in the interest of the people. Something that will help the people to live good, not rather to harm them. It must be publicized or made known to the people. Okay? If you say or you claim that this law is good, then the people must be aware. If you claim this law is good, the people or the citizens must be aware. This is why you say that a good law must be publicized or made known to the people. So when parliaments, as we know, they make laws, when the laws are made and then the law is signed by the president, the citizens must know the implication of the law because the law is made for the citizens. Now, let's move on. It says the effect of breakdown of law and order. Take very good care here. Let's all watch something here. The effects of breakdown of law and order. When law and order is broken down, what will be the effect? Now, let me explain something here. You can be asked in examination, what is lawlessness? Lawlessness is the act of breaking down rules and regulations in the society. The act of breaking down, or the total breakdown of law and order in the community is known as what? Lawlessness. The total breakdown of law and order is known as what? Lawlessness. So what will be the effect of lawlessness? 1, destruction of lives and property. When we break down the laws, people are going to die, and properties are going to be destroyed. That is conflict. It leads to suspensions and dismissals. If you're a student and you break down school rules and regulations, you'll be suspended or you'll be sacked from the school. Now, another one is that it leads to low level of development. We are all fighting. Who is ready to develop Ghana? Nobody is ready to develop Ghana because we are all in the mood of fighting. So development will be curtailed or will be very slow. Now, it says that it casts negative image on the community. A community whereby they are known to be always fighting. What will be the image or the perception of people about that community? And for this community, they are always fighting. So you will not get a good investor to come there and invest, because the picture about the community is that they like fighting. And no investor would like to invest his money in a place where they are always fighting. So that is it. Now let's go to the function of the police, the Ghana Police Service. What is the main function? Now, you think you just see them and say people accuse them of corrupting one city, please forget it. Just by the way. Now, the function of the police, 1, maintenance of law and order. That is the main function. The main duty is what? Help to maintain law and order in the country. The second one is that crime, what? Detection and then prevention. Another function of the police is to be able to detect. There should be big signals that no, crime is about to happen in this area. So let's go there. And then when they move in to stop it, they have prevented the crime from happening. That's what we say what? They prevent, that is, they detect and prevent what? Crime. Another one is a protection of life and property. That's when you go to the banks and you see that there's a policeman sitting in front of the bank. Even when the bank is even closed, you will still see the policeman sitting down there. So you see that the policeman sitting in front of the bank, whilst it is closed, he's protecting the properties there. That is, you see him sitting there with a gun. What he's doing is that he's protecting the property there. When during the daytime, while the services is ongoing and the people are trooping in on and all that, at that time the police is what? Protecting life and the property. Now the bank is closed, it's protecting the property. That is why somebody will ask, the banks are not working, why is the policeman sitting there? It's protecting the property, the structure there, everything there. Now another one is that promotion of road safety. The Ghana Police Service, they also maintain road safety. That's why you see them on our road, directing on traffics. Anytime an accident happens, say the police are coming to rescue the people. That is their main function. So we say function of the police, maintenance of law and order, crime detection and prevention, protection of life and property, and then the last one is promotion of what? Road safety. That is what we have for today. Meet you in our next video. Bye-bye.